Yo, pull up a chair at our corner booth, steam rising from that fresh pour of chai latte, because Sanda Episode 5, let's call it Echoes of the Eternal Youth, for that poetic Paru Itagaki flair, just cranked the dystopian dial to unhinged holiday havoc and left me equal parts exhilarated and exhausted. If Episode 4 was the basement brawl bonanza where Sanda went full furry Santa on that Botox-addled principal, smashing through syringes and summoning glitchy reindeer like a fever dream Easter bunny, then Episode 5 picks up the shattered pieces and hurdles our ragtag crew into a sprawling syndicate chase that's got more twists than a candy cane in a blender. We're talking near-future Japan on steroids, birth rates in the toilet, kids reigning supreme in their fortified boarding schools, adults slinking like wolves in sheep's clothing, and Christmas? That's not just banned, it's a boogeyman myth that could topple the fragile social order. Science Sara drops this gem on November 1st, right as the leaves are crunching underfoot, but it feels like winter's already nipping at your heels, cold and unforgiving. We dive in hot, mere hours after the principal's defeat. Sanda's slumped against a crumbling wall in the school's underbelly, his Santa form deflating like a punctured parade balloon, leaving him in nothing but boxers and a sheepish grin. Shiori's eye roll is legendary, muttering, "Cover up before you scar the children," with that deadpan delivery that slays me every time. The air's thick with the metallic tang of spilled serums and the faint jingle of something ominous. That ledger they swiped? It's a goldmine of horror, names of disappeared kids like Ono scrawled in faded ink, tied to a shadowy network called the Eternal Youth Collective, adults hellbent on siphoning kids' vitality through black market rituals, all under the guise of preserving the future. Shiori's fists clench. Ono's name isn't just a line, it's circled, with a note about a Santa extraction that screams personal vendetta. Sanda, still buzzing from his curse's afterglow, vows to crank his powers to 11, no more half measures, he's Santa now, damn the consequences. Enter the key players, fleshed out in ways that make your heart ache and your pulse race. Kazushige Sanda's our anchor, this lanky, lice-sniffing teen who's morphing from wide-eyed winner to weary warrior, his internal monologues a riot of self-doubt. Am I saving kids or just playing dress-up in dad's old coat, laced with that Itagaki empathy that hits like a gut punch? His Santa curse evolves here, the lying reaction now tinges with empathy vibes, glowing not just on fibs but on hidden pains, turning interrogations into therapy sessions gone wrong. Shiori Fuyumura? She's the firecracker foil, her tough shell cracking wider, flashbacks hit hard, showing her and Ono as inseparable troublemakers, swapping contraband candy canes in a world that rations joy. But this EP introduces Amaya, a wildcard transfer student with eyes like shattered ornaments and a grin too wide for comfort. Voiced with that eerie lilt by a newcomer talent, per official cast reveals, Amaya's got her own beef. Orphaned by the collective's experiments, she's a pint-sized informant with gadget skills that rival a steampunk tinkerer. And looming large? The collective's mid-boss, Dr. Ian, a sleek, silver-haired surgeon whose youth treatments are just euphemisms for soul-sucking tech, drawn straight from Itagaki's manga panels where she skewers vanity with surgical precision. Big moments explode like fireworks in a blizzard. The E-piece engine revs with a midnight raid on an abandoned clinic, Sanda, Shiori, and new ally Amaya slipping through chain-link fences under a blood moon. Sara's lighting? Chef's kiss, casting long shadows that dance like malevolent elves. Tension simmers as Sanda's nose flares, lies ping off walls like radar, revealing hidden compartments stuffed with cryopods holding comatose kids. Amaya drops a bombshell. She's got a stolen drive mapping the collective's HQ, but activating it triggers alarms, unleashing drone swarms that buzz like angry hornets. Cue the action avalanche. Sanda hulks out mid-sprint, his transformation rippling in grotesque glory, bones cracking, beard billowing, eyes igniting like coal in a forge, as he swats drones with improvised chimney sweeps, a nod to manga's early chapters, where everyday objects become weapons of whimsy. Shiori's no damsel. She hacks a pod open with a scavenged scalpel, freeing a groggy kid who whispers Ono's last sighting. They took her for the Santa serum, she's the key. But oh, the gut-wrencher, Amaya's betrayal tease? Nah, it's a feint, but it flips the script when Dr. Ian ambushes them via hologram, monologuing about harvesting holiday magic to reverse aging, his face glitching between handsome facade and withered horror. Phew, episode 5 of Sanda slammed into my soul like a sleigh sans brakes, exhilarating, exhausting, and etching itself as the series' emotional epicenter thus far. Overall, it's a tour de force that honors Itagaki's manga blueprint, those mid-arc chapters where the collective unfurls like a poison present, while Saru's sorcery spins it into seasonal sorcery. The dystopian dread deepens without drowning the whimsy, its satire with soul, probing aging anxieties through a lens of lost innocence that resonates harder than a tolling bell on Christmas Eve. I'm obsessed with the power evolution, Sanda's license turning empathetic. It's poetic, transforming detection into connection, echoing Beastar's relational rawness but with Yuletide thorns. Shiori's vulnerability arc? Heart-tugging gold, her Ono quest fueling a fire that's as inspiring as it is heartbreaking. Amaya's intro adds spark, a chaotic catalyst whose gadgets and grudges promise pandemonium, fleshing the Kid alliance into something familial and fierce.